What's up, Bike Rumor fans? I'm here at the Rotor booth at Your Bike 2019, and we saw this, their 1x13 mountain bike group at Sea Otter, but they've made a few tweaks to it, and it's actually going to be shipping here in a couple weeks. It's in production now, and for the US, we should see it by end of October. For Europe, you might actually be able to get it as early as the end of September. So some of the tweaks they made are, mainly they just decided to use a closed system, which is what they used for the gravel one. They were testing an open system as well, so technically that means you shouldn't have to service it, although they kind of recommend like a 12-month service interval. Just go ahead and have it rebled just to be safe. But there's nothing that's going to get in that line. And the other thing it is, so it's offered in a 1x13 as a complete group where you have to use their hub, but it also has a 1x12 option. And what that is a 12-speed cassette that basically is the same as this, which ends in a 52, but it loses the 10 tooth on the inside. So what that does is it means it fits on a standard Shimano HG free hub body, and it is it's Shimano free hub body, but SRAM spacing. So they say you could swap this in for a SRAM Eagle cassette if you want, or you could run a SRAM Eagle cassette with their shifter and derailleur. This one though is quite a bit lighter. At like for the 13 speed, like 320 something grams. I'm forgetting the exact number, but it's a good bit lighter than the SRAM one, and so it's going to be even lighter for the 12-speed one. So if you're trying to build up that ultra light group, you may want to check out their cassette with your SRAM Eagle build, or vice versa, mix and match. So that's the new 1x13 and 1x12 hydraulic shifting groups from Rotor. That's not the only thing they have though. Let's go take a look at their new InSpyder Power Meter. All right, so the other new thing from Rotor is the InSpyder Power Meter. So they've done their InPower Meter, which is a spindle-based thing that can either run on its own or be combined with the in-arm power meters if you want both left and right. Now they have something that sits in between them two in price. It's the InSpyder. It's really light. It's about 149 grams for the power meter itself. Retail will be about $650. And when you combine that with their new carbon K-bike mountain bike things, it comes in at what they're calling the lightest mountain bike power meter crankset at about 506 grams for the complete thing with spindle and both drivetrains and all that. The other cool thing with it is, first of all, it'll work on any of their power meters or any of their cranksets, rotor mount. It just mounts their direct mount system, and it works with the bolt-on chain rings 1x or 2x. And for the triathlon, they have this cool little aero shield here that makes it look super sleek. So that's what's new from Rotor, and see you in a bit.